Hello students. In the last few videos, we have seen the business services function of warehouses and types of different warehouses. Now, the second business services is banking. So let's begin with the banking function. In this video, we are going to discuss the functions of commercial bank. Now, what is commercial bank? Commercial bank is the bank where we open the accounts, where we operate our accounts, where payment takes place, where we deposit our money, from where we get the loans. Okay, so commercial bank, they have two functions. In the book, they have classified these functions as primary function and secondary function. In the primary function, we have टाइप्स ऑफ फंक्शन्स. प्रायमरी म्हणजे काय की बँक म्हणले की डोळ्यासमोर पटकन आधी काय येतं, accepting deposit and giving loans, granting loans and advances. Remember, loans is for short term and advances is for loans is for long term and advances is very short period. Okay, so the basic difference between loans and advances is advances are generally for very short period. So here we are going to discuss primary functions. In that primary functions, further classification is accepting deposit and giving loans. त्यांच्याकडे एक्सेस मनी असतं, लोक बँकेत पैसे डिपॉझिट करतात आणि ज्यांना पैशाची गरज असते they take the loan from the banks. In this way, bank works. For example, I will give you one example. Suppose if you have excess money or if you want to save some money, just for the safety purpose, you are putting some amount in the bank. The bank will give you 5% interest on your deposits. Okay, so whatever the deposit they have accepted, they will pay you 5% on it. And while giving loans to others, these deposits they will utilize for giving loans. So while giving loans, what they will do, they will charge 12 to 14% interest on loan. Okay, so whatever the difference is there, that will be the profit for the company, but that is not the whole profit. What bank will do, bank have some expenses also. Bank have to maintain the rent and maintain the maintenance of bank. They have to pay the rent of the bank. Then they have employees, they have to pay the salary of the employees and other costs. They will deduct all that, and whatever remain, that will be the profit. This difference, obviously on the difference of this, the bank will work. Okay, so let's begin. Types of deposit. Many times what they do, they directly, instead of writing all the functions, primary functions, they may ask you what are the types of deposit. See, on the basis of, I will draw one flow chart. See, we have seen that primary functions of bank. Primary functions are further classified as accepting deposit and giving loans. Then accepting deposit, there are two types of deposit. One is time deposit and another is demand deposit. Again, time deposit have been classified into two parts and demand deposit is again classified into two parts. Now, I will give some idea to you. Time deposit means what? Time. According to time, it functions. So we have FD and we have RD. I will explain you in detail. FD and RD, fixed deposit and R deposit. That's like particular time period lock असतो, time bounding असतं हे सगळं. Therefore, it is time deposit. And demand म्हणजे whenever you go to bank, bank will give you money or whatever your requirement is there. So according to demand, we have saving account and we have current account. Again, I am explaining you. Primary functions of bank has been classified into accepting deposit and giving loans. Then accepting deposits are further classified, means types of deposits are time deposit, demand deposit. As time suggests, according to time, so fixed deposit and recurring deposit, and demand deposits are further classified into saving account, current account. So there are four types of deposit. On the basis of time, we have two. On the basis of demand, we have two. On the basis of time, FD and RD. On the basis of demand, we have saving and current. So let's see one by one. Commercial banks collect deposit from individuals and organization. Deposit can be classified into two, time and demand. Now let's see what is time deposit. Time deposit are called as time because they are repaid to the customer after expiry. टाइम डिपॉझिट का म्हटलं जातं कारण ते टाइमवर डिपेंड आहे. टाइम म्हणजे फिक्स डिपॉझिट. सपोज आय हॅव फिक्स फ्यू सम अमाउंट ॲज अ एफडी. आफ्टर द एक्सपायरी ऑफ दॅट डिपॉझिट, आफ्टर द एक्सपायरी ऑफ दॅट period, then only I will get that money back. In case if I break the FD, म्हणजे मला जर emergency आहे आणि instead of taking loan, what I will do, I will break the FD. In that case, they will deduct some amount, they will pay you. But most of the time what we do, if we have fixed that amount will be get after the after that particular, for suppose I have done the FD for 1 year, 2 years. After 2 years I will get the money, and on that I will receive the interest also. So fixed deposit, they will enjoy maximum interest rate. Why? Because the bank knows that person who has deposited, who has done this FD will not come for that particular period. For example, if I have done FD for 1 year, then bank is sure that for 1 year you are not going to come. And in case in emergency, if we go, then bank will not make a loss of it. They will deduct some amount. They will keep that amount with themselves, and they will deduct some penalty as a penalty. They will deduct some amount, and then they will pay to us. And whatever the FD we have done, they utilize it for giving loans. Means for particular period, your amount will get locked. Then we have RD. What is recurring deposits? It is operated by salarized people, persons, businessmen. Suppose I think every month I can save 5,000 rupees every month. Okay, so what I will do, I will open RD, and every month I am going to pay the 5,000 for particular months, years. For example, for 1 year, if I have done RD for 1 year, so every month I will pay 5,000. Okay, so that is RD. Certain fixed sum of money is deposited into the account every month. Withdrawal of accumulated amount along with interest is paid after the maturity date. Rate of interest is higher, which is similar to FD. Rate of interest is higher, which is similar to FD. Separate passbook is provided to. Compared to FD, RD interest rate is less, but it is good. Not that much not like saving account, and not like saving account. Okay, so what we have seen till now, fixed deposit and RD, they both are time bounding, so they comes under time deposit. Let's see the second part, demand deposit. Demand deposit means you go to bank and you demand. We have two types of account, saving account and current account. Okay, so current account is generally opened by whom? Current account is generally opened by businessmen. Okay, current account is opened by businessmen because they have frequent transaction. They have to frequently visit the bank. They have to deposit the money. They are businessmen, so they have lot of money transactions. So current account holders enjoy the overdraft facility. Now, what is overdraft facility? Overdraft facility is one type of facility where you don't have that balance in your account, money balance, still you get the money from the bank will give you that money, but that overdraft limit will be sanctioned by the bank itself. And on what basis they sanction you? On the basis of whatever the amount of transaction you do. ओव्हरड्राफ्ट फॅसिलिटी ही करंट अकाउंट होल्डर एन्जॉय करतात. करंट अकाउंट कोण ओपन करतं? तर बिझनेसमॅन करतं. आणि तुम्हाला ती ओव्हरड्राफ्ट फॅसिलिटी एक प्रकारचं लोन आहे. रिमेंबर स्टुडंट्स, टेकिंग लोन इज अ लेंदी प्रोसेस. इथे काय होतं, अकाउंटमध्ये बॅलन्स नसला तरी बँक देते, तेवढे तुम्ही युज केला त्याच्यावर तुम्ही इंटरेस्ट भरता. इफ यू आर नॉट यूज द ओव्हरड्राफ्ट फॅसिलिटी, तर तुम्हाला ती त्याच्यावर इंटरेस्ट भरावा लागत नाही. पण जर माझ्याकडे इमर्जन्सीला पैसे नाहीत, बँक मला ते पैसे देऊ शकते. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, suppose I'm in need of 1 lakh rupees and I don't have that balance in the bank. Bank will pay that 1 lakh to me, and I have to पे इंटरेस्ट ऑन इट. पण बँक मला इमिजिएटली अवेलेबल करून देणार आहे. किंवा अशी पण केस होऊ शकते. तुम्हाला यू आर इन नीड ऑफ 40,000 आणि युअर ओव्हरड्राफ्ट लिमिट इज 1 lakh. At that time also, bank will pay you 40,000, but interest will be on 40,000. Suppose you are in need of 1,10,000, but bank will give you only 1,00,000 because your overdraft limit is only 1 lakh. Okay. So in this video, what I have covered, we have started with the primary functions of bank. In the primary functions of bank, we have two types. That is accepting deposits and giving loans. Deposits are further classified into time deposit on the basis of time. We have FD and RD on the basis of demand deposit. We have current account and saving account. In the saving account is generally open just to save the money. They don't enjoy that much interest, but generally passbook facility, SMS, account statement, just for the safety of money or just make the habit of saving money, we open the saving account. There are some restrictions on frequent transactions. On current account, we don't have such restrictions. So in the next lecture, we will discuss the loan part. Thank you.